Hey, how's it going? Um, well, I kind of got some new ideas for this channel. I'm thinking I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start. Well, I kind of changed how the channel works, so my videos are easier to see and stuff. And I'm kind of thinking about making different kinds of videos about quitting stuff, because that's what I'm always doing anyway. Like, I'm always like so interested in quitting. And I guess the reason why I'm so interested in quitting is because like in life there's so many things to start, and there's so many things that seem to take up so much time, that I think like quitting is kind of an interesting kind of topic. It's like it's like well, cuz life, like I might be half my age right now. And and it's kind of crazy because there's all these different things I wish I could do in life, or wish I could have done, and I always tell myself, like, it's not over. You still got time to do it, and I know, that that there that there's a lot of time left. But I notice how kind of spread out you can get in life too on on anything. I mean, you could sometimes I meet people that they don't take showers or wash their clothes that much. Some of my friends don't, and I'm not really against that unless they smell like 20 pounds of rotten bananas or something. But I'm kind of like, they kind of, some of them even explain, like, I can save time doing this, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. Like, you can save a lot of time doing that. And so I think that making a channel on how to quit stuff is like, I'm not, you know, I I'm not really explaining how to quit it. Like, I think the quitting is in everybody, inside of everybody, and we all have everybody has things they want to quit, you know. And a lot of the things that we do are out of like a habit that we don't we we don't it's like we have to do it. Like, it's like, I'm gonna smoke this cigarette and I gotta do this, but really it's weird that it wouldn't be easier to not do it. Like, you gotta get up, put clothes on, go outside, smoke a cigarette. Like, it's easier not to do it, but because of the addiction you do it. So I think everything has like some kind of, like, I don't know if you'd say addiction, but it's something we want out of stuff. There's one thing a lot there's two things I do all the time that take up probably an hour or two a day: drinking coffee and looking at Facebook. So I'm gonna make, other than this video, I'm gonna try to make 2 videos where I quit doing those things for a week and just describe them. And also I'll still talk about quitting kratom, and alcohol is the big one, and sleeping medicine. I think alcohol is the biggest one because there's some things that you gotta definitely quit, Like, if you're smoking crack, it's gonna like really affect you long term, and it's got a chance to, and it's got a chance to really change how you think about things and have really negative impacts on your life. Or maybe, maybe you get stories from it. Maybe you're a writer and smoking crack's good for you. I don't know. Everybody's got their different things they're interested in, or reasons. I heard this guy the other day put a chainsaw next to his ear and went deaf. Until he went deaf. So, and it was like an experiment or something. So I'm just kind of saying, and there's not everybody that is intentionally doing something is definitely not a bad person, but isn't viewing that as a negative thing. I don't think quitting is a negative thing, and I don't think the things that we want to quit are actually negative things that we want to quit. They might be negative morally. They might be negative in a society, like they might be illegal. I might say I want to quit stealing, and then that's good for society, but it's also good. I'm not like legally doing that, but maybe my reason for stealing is a reason that is viewed good. So I'm not really going yet that deep into like what my reasons are for quitting, but usually I would say my reasons for quitting are because I want to have more time for other things, and I think that it's easy to. I think it's almost easier for people to want distractions in their life and to see just things around them happening and get involved with those things, and then they're spreading their time out in a lot of different ways. And that's what I would look for in a city, because I think a city is like fascinating and there's a lot of people with different reasons to do so. And I think it's an interesting place, even though it's expensive in ways. But so I much more have recently found that by quitting things, you actually can be just as good at it as starting things. It's really easy for me to meet somebody and do something, and then they say, next week at this time, let's do that again. But then all the time put into doing that ends up being, sometimes I feel obligated because somebody else asked me to do something. Or maybe I feel an obligation because I started a habit of playing like a Nintendo Switch game every night, and I kind of feel like I want to keep that routine up for whatever reason. And then my priority of saving money goes down. So I'm more like trying to kind of go backwards and trying to be happy to decide that I want to quit something. I don't want something. And this might be a really normal thing for anybody that's watching this video, because I never have really even thought this idea. I never even thought about quitting. When I'm starting something, I'm usually the last one to actually be completely involved and understand what's even going on. Like if it's in school or if it's like a social thing, like it's really hard for me to catch on usually, like what's going on. I'm just getting something to drink. So anyway, just kidding. So anyway, like I think like like just quitting is really important. So that's why I kind of wanted to. This channel is about quitting drinking, but what else can I quit? What else? This channel is kind of like an inspiration to that whole idea or topic of quitting anything. Maybe I won't ever take pictures again. And not really. This stuff tastes so weird. This new LaCroix tastes like it tastes like a pine tree. It's like they started using different types of lemon in it or something. Like a lemon flavor. So I just kind of wanted to describe that I think that you can, as much things as you can start, you can put that emphasis into quitting things that are going, because I think what it is I got like to an age where my body started dying a lot more, and I just know that there has to be a balance. There's gotta be a balance. Like I can't just keep going this direction. Like I gotta like start saying no, and not just that, but to say no to yes to the things I want to do. So I'm feeling great, like from quitting alcohol. It's been 2 months. Like I always say, I've drank less this year than I ever have starting these videos. And this kind of channel is a small portion of my life. It probably takes up 10 to 20 minutes a day. In the last week it's taken a little more because I kind of got ideas and I'm excited about it. And So I think I'll continue this track of quitting, and so I'll make these next two videos here and this one. So there'll be a bunch of videos you'll see, but